Hola. I got a comment on my last YouTube video about the purpose of life. So why not talk about the purpose of life? I think this is a deep question, but I also think that it's a unique answer. So I'm not going to be able to answer the question for you. I think the purpose of life is different comparing to who we are. And I wrote it down. Everyone has their own purpose. It's unique to you and only you have the answer. I believe my purpose is to spread what I have learned during my experiences. Yeah. So I believe that everything that I have went through, I'm here to just experience it, process it, be able to overcome it, and tell about my experiences on how I overcome it. Or just life, just being here, showing you or anyone that I meet on my journey that you're not alone. I also believe that I'm gonna be a mother someday. And that's the thing, the purpose of life is what's already been going on. The purpose of life is living, of doing the things that gives you joy, but also experiencing pain, because that's life. I think just living, going through it, just observing it like it's a movie, and just see how everything plays out, because it's usually very, very connected. And everyone we meet, there's always a reason why we meet the people we meet, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful journey. Everything is beauty. Even the hard stuff, even the pain, because it made you who you are. It shapes us. The pain, the love, everything shapes us into more fully beings. And we need to go through things that we don't want in order to know what we want. And then we will get what we want or what we need. And that's actually most important, right? To get what we need. And if we would believe that we deserve to have whatever it is that we need or want, then the universe will provide it, but we need to be in the right frequency of it. And that's why we need to release things that isn't. And in this comment, there was also a question about free will, if we actually have free will or if life is destined. And I don't know anymore. I've given up on trying to know, because it doesn't really matter if we know. I think we might have a very small degree of free will, but I also believe that karma will always play itself out. So whatever we do in this present moment will create karma. Everything we say, everything we upload on social media, everything that we don't say, everything that we're keeping inside, everything that we are not expressing, because everything is a decision. Even though we're not taking an action, it's still a decision. So everything has a consequence, everything that we're doing in this moment of time. And that consequences will always play itself out, like rings on water. When we throw a rock in the water, it creates a ring, the ripple effect. And that's why every decision we're making right now is creating karma. So that's why it's so important to be aware of what we're doing. It's a big lesson in my life, and that's my opinion. And that is my opinions about the purpose of life and karma and free will, I guess. But it changes, my belief system changes because I grow, I experience more things. So anything can happen. There's unlimited possibilities. And that can be a bit scary. We can be afraid of the power that we have. So we don't want to see it. We put a blindfold on our eyes and we try to not make a decision, but that also creates stagnant energy, which means that life will always go on. Even though we don't change, the world will change. So we decide what we want to change or not. And it's funny that this question is coming up because everything has consequences, and it's not only about the things that we are doing to other people, but also to ourselves. How we're treating ourselves, what kind of food we're eating, how much exercise we're doing, what we're putting in our body. And if we still do things that we know is harmful for ourselves or for others, there's gonna be consequences, whether we like it or not, because it's actually an action made from us, an action or a non-action. And sometimes that can be a harsh thing to experience. So it's good to take action when you know that you're doing something that you shouldn't do, for real, right? For real. I'm just saying, I am going through a lot of change. And I've been seeing 555 for almost 2 months in a row now. And I know it's time, and I'm ready. I am ready. And I have a plan. And I'm just gonna follow that plan. And I'm gonna trust. And I'm gonna surrender. And it's scary, but it's also very beautiful. Because I'm honest. And but it's okay, because it's just uncomfortability. And the best part of it is that it's not forever. It's just a temporary feeling. It's just temporary emotions that I'm gonna need to go through. And I'm ready, because it makes me more human to feel that emotions. It makes me more human to feel those emotions, and I wanna be human. I wanna be a human being. Yeah. I am human, I guess. I don't know. Am I alien? Are you alien? Are we all aliens? We might be. It is one possibility out of unlimited. You know, there's so many possibilities, and we don't know. And it can drive us crazy if we're trying to find the answer. Sometimes we're not supposed to know the answer, because life wouldn't be life. Life is a mystery, and the mystery is actually very, very adventurous and fun and exciting, and you don't know what's gonna happen. My alarm clock told me to be responsible, so I'm gonna follow my alarm clock. That was my answer. Have a beautiful day. Press subscribe if you haven't, and write a comment. What do you think the purpose of life is? What is the purpose of life in your truth? Write it out. Express it. Don't express it if you don't want to. Do whatever you feel like. And yeah, Hakuna Matata.